So a Taiwanese man known as Ben had fallen asleep, and he says, or he claims, he accidentally was able to swallow one of his AirPods. Oh my god. Wow. How on earth do you have that dream? I get like wearing AirPods when you go to sleep because you're listening to music and one of them falls out while you're asleep. Yeah, I can see that. Like, I've had that happen before, but honestly, just what dream were you having? Like, I'm sorry, just looking at this thing, like, I get that it's small. It doesn't surprise me that it's possible to swallow it because, to be frank, I have seen some meme compilations that showcase guys like grabbing other people's AirPods and swallowing them. I have seen that, though every time I do see it, I'm immediately like, holy cow, what a terrible idea. Putting something with electrical components and, more importantly, lithium inside your body, which has acids inside your stomach that can break down foods and other materials in certain cases. What an idiot you'd have to be to think that it's just funny or that you'll pass it so easily. But obviously Ben is saying it was an accident, but I have to wonder if he's saying that for the sake of covering his credibility of maybe I thought it would be funny, or maybe I thought it would be a good prank if I swallowed someone's AirPods, and then he just kind of morphed the story a little bit to make it sound like he wasn't as big of an idiot as this guy who was on video doing it. But I also have to question if it's real or not, because how do we know that guy didn't just put the AirPod in his mouth, keep it under his tongue, drink some water, and make the other people in the room think he swallowed it, but didn't actually swallow it? So all I'm trying to say is y'all need to have some reasonable doubt with this one, okay? And the main reason I want you guys to doubt the validity of these claims that this guy, Ben, which, by the way, the rest of the story resulted in him drinking some laxatives and being able to pass the AirPod. Yeah, this guy is so rich. He's literally got AirPods falling out of his... we're going there. I want you guys to believe this isn't real, and I want you guys to believe that that guy didn't actually swallow an AirPod, because I don't want anyone out there reading this and then suddenly think it's possible or suddenly think it's okay to be joking around with your friends, because I know there's some stupid people out there that will read this headline and be like, oh, cool, you can swallow an AirPod, and then within a day or two, you'll get it back as long as you clean it up a little bit. Also, if you passed the AirPod through, you know, your whole digestive system, why would you want to put it back in your ear again? I don't care how much washing, how much scrubbing, how much sanitizing you would do to one of these things. If it went down and it came out, don't then put it back in your ear again. And definitely don't wear them to bed ever again, okay? My God, I just know how the internet handles these things, and they're just gonna be like Tide Pods all over again, which, funny enough, pods from Tide and AirPods also being swallowed. What is it with pods and people wanting to eat them, swallow them? I get the Tide Pod thing because it did kind of look like candy, but AirPods don't look like candy. Oh, the things we talk about on the internet today. I also hope Apple doesn't make a statement, because if you know how things go in the past, anytime a brand tells someone to not do something, usually that results in a lot of people doing it. So lithium inside the body is incredibly dangerous and could result in you requiring surgery or going through massive amounts of pain in the event that you do end up swallowing an AirPod. So obviously I don't know the truth. I'm just reading the articles of what people are saying about this Taiwanese man who claims he accidentally swallowed one and was able to pass it. But I encourage you guys to keep in mind a huge amount of doubt that this could totally be fake. This could totally be a fabricated article, because I desperately hope all of you can understand this is a terrible idea. Don't think it's a walk in the park to just swallow an AirPod and recover it later. Even though he claims it's still working and the battery was at 41% when he, got it out, and he claimed like, oh, water resistance on the AirPods must be pretty good. I have heavy doubts here. I generally do. I am like, I don't know if I believe that. Maybe I'd have to know the guy personally to believe it, but regardless, it's not worth trying to verify, okay? It's not worth trying to figure out if this is possible or not, and that goes for any wireless headphones. Galaxy Buds, Power Beats, don't swallow these things. And Apple, the only message you should take away from this is not that you need to put some kind of coating on the AirPods to make them not taste good. The only message is you need to make some over-ear pro headphones. That way people won't be able to swallow them because they'll just be too big. God, now we're going to have to put choking hazard on the packaging of AirPods unless they don't say it already. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please don't swallow any AirPods or Tide Pods or anything that's not food. And this is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.